Hello everyone, it's Lel, and excuse my voice. I'm sick, but we'll make it through this. Anyways, we have summaries for the May episodes and good news for June. We have the first two episode titles for June, which are super interesting. Let's check them out. The first one is episode 18, which is going to air June 2nd, and it's called Mayu's Feelings and Yuki's Feelings. Ooh. I'm very excited for both of them to be able to talk about things. Well, I feel like this is going to be the opportunity. And I feel like episode 19 is the one that everyone is expecting the most. Episode 19, which will air June 9 in Japan and June 8th for us, is called Cure Lillian is Born. Girl, are you excited for June? I know I am super excited. Cure Lillian in episode 19, super hyped. But now, let's check out what we are going to have in May. So we have the summary for the next episode, which is 15. In this episode, the girls and Satoru are going to take Mayu to the Nico Garden, and Meimei will be very angry because, well, another person now knows the secret of the PreCures, but they will talk to him. They will make him feel a little bit more relaxed, and Mayu will help Meimei with lots of chores around Nico Garden, and Meimei will be very happy with someone taking him seriously, of course. After helping Meimei, they will all visit the houses of the kid-eating animals. I'm very curious and excited to see this in the show. So they will arrive to the kid-eating lion's house. When they get there, the kid-eating lion and the kid-eating bear are going to be carrying some sort of baggage, and they will tell the girls that they don't need their help, and they will leave. And when they get to the kid-eating rabbits, and then they will leave, and they will go pick some fruits. And when they're picking some fruits, they will see the kid-eating rabbit. And when the kid-eating rabbit notices Komugi and the others, they will run away in a hurry. So it feels like the kid-eating animals are plotting or planning something in the Nico Garden. We just don't know what it is. Ooh, girl. Now let's talk about episode 16, which is called The Mystery of the Mirror Stone. In this episode, at school there will be a rumor about the Mirror Stone in town. We already know about the Mirror Stone. We see the Mirror Stone a lot in the show, and we know it's very important. So there is this legend that if you ask something to the Mirror Stone, it will come true. We already know that this happened with Komugi and also with Iroha. And then when they get home, Iroha asks Meimei if they can confide in Iroha's parents about the secret of them being the cures, and obviously Meimei does not give them permission. Oh my god, it's obvious. But then Komugi and Iroha are going to be discussing about the stone, but Komugi will be in her dog form. What happens is that both Komugi's mom and dad will see this. Yes, they will see Komugi talking in dog form. And so they will be very surprised to see that Komugi is able to talk. They will discover it all. Episode 16 is going to be so much fire. I'm very excited to see how this is going to play out. But then here comes the most important part of the summary. It says that the parents, say that this event is similar to an old story that has been passed in Animal Town that is called The Old Tale of the Mirror Stone, or Kagami Ishi no Mukashi Banashi. So there is a story that is passed through generations about Animal Town, of a dog that can speak, or of an animal that is able to speak. Do you also think this is related to a possible legendary cure here in Wonderful? What do you have to tell me? Wonderful PreCure. Things are getting very interesting. Oh my god. And now for episode 17, which is also very interesting. This episode is called I'll Protect You, and it's the last episode from May. So in this episode, we have spring arriving in Animal Town, and it's the season for many baby animals to be born. Mayu is getting invited by Iroha for a baby tour with Komugi and Satoru, and they're going to see lots of baby animals in town. And then later, while they are having lunch in the park, Komugi will notice the appearance of a garu-garu. So Komugi and Iroha will rush to where the garu-garu is. So they will transform, they will confront it. And then what happens is that while they are confronting the garu-garu, we have Mayu and Satoru looking, and there are ducklings trying to pass by on the road, and they get caught up in the turmoil of the fight. So Mayu and Satoru go to help the ducklings. And then, because of this, the garu-garu will start attacking, or will try to start attacking Mayu and Satoru. And at that moment, someone appears to save Mayu. We already know who she is. And look, reading this summary, I believe that this is the moment where Mayu will discover that Kirinyami is actually Yuki, who's actually her cat. I believe this is the time for it. Ooh, girl, I feel like this is going to be another very, very interesting episode. I just cannot wait for it. And it's going to be very interesting to see Kirinyami in action, protecting Mayu again. And I feel like this is when we'll get to see and understand more about her and about her feelings, because we get to understand her by looking at her actions. But I feel like in episode 17, and especially in episode 18, which says Mayu's feelings and Yuki's feelings, I feel like this is when we'll actually get to know Yuki's feelings. 17 and 18 will help clarify those things to us. And so also interesting to mention here that we don't have any episode titles that point to a Kirinyami transformation. So I also believe it can be in episode 17. 18, maybe, but I hope it's 17. And 19 is obviously Kira Lillian's time to shine. I'm very happy with the pacing in Wonderful PreCure. I feel like this is going to be a stellar way of introducing Mayu. I love that they're taking their time. It really feels like every episode there is a story to tell, there is something to say in every episode. If you notice in the summaries of the episodes of May, there's always something important happening in every episode. Really, really love the way they're going for Wonderful PreCure. What about you? Are you liking the pacing? How are you excited for May and June in Wonderful? Are you happy that Kira Lillian is coming in episode 19? I know I am. Anyways, babies, this is it for now. I want to take this little time to thank the members of the Magical Cinnamon channel. If you are a member, thank you very much for your support. If you support me here on YouTube, on Patreon, or on Throne, thank you very, very much. And if you've watched up until now, thank you so much as well. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.